What's up? Let's see what we're making for dinner. Let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're doing some meatball subs. Got this recipe out of a cookbook by Matty Matheson. You guys might have heard me talk about this guy before. A buddy of mine gave me this cookbook. Matty is on The Bear, and if you don't watch The Bear, you're missing out. But he's the one cook on the show that's actually not a cook on the show, but is a cook in real life. He's the plumber. So you'll see at the very end, I'll share the book and the recipe with y'all. So just got an onion chopped up. Threw that in some olive oil and throw in a can of tomatoes. And then just crush that shit up, man. Just go to town. These meatball subs actually turned out, this is probably the best meatball subs I think I've ever made. And it's not because of any skill I have, it's just Matty. Man, if you guys can follow a recipe, you can do this. It looks like kind of a convoluted recipe. I mean, we are making meatballs from scratch today, making the sauce from scratch, but it's really not that hard. So here we go with, we're soaking some breadcrumbs in that bowl right there and some milk. Got some parsley chopped up, get some cheese shredded. And then back to the meatballs themselves. So we got our breadcrumbs, get some eggs going in there, get our parsley in there, and then I'm going to use ground beef and sausage for these meatballs. Get them well seasoned. I like a lot of pepper, and I'm too lazy to do fresh ground pepper. I just am. I even have a grinder, like a battery-powered grinder thing, but it takes too fucking long. And so I just use the other shit, and I probably use too much because I'm not fresh grinding it. Anywho, so once you get that all mixed up, throw your meat in there, and then just go to town with your hands on that. There's Taffy just waiting for shit to fall on the floor. She gets hers. She gets paid well for her appearances. So, yep, see, there you are, Taffy. What's up? Say hi to everybody. All right, so we're going to cover this up, and we're going to throw it in the fridge for a little bit and let that stiffen up. And then once that's had a chance to set, voila, we're going to go back to it, pull that out, and now we'll start making our meatballs. What I like to use is a little, what is it, cookie dough scoop thingy. It's very handy because you can just, press the button, it releases it right away. Someone I live with may not like the fact that I use this too much, but whatever. So roll it around in flour, and then just get these set on a baking rack and let them chill out. In the meantime, we're gonna heat up a cast iron skillet, throw some olive oil in there. Once that's nice and hot, we're gonna start making some meatballs. But we're gonna go back, we're gonna season our sauce a little bit, lots of salt. And then I'm gonna go to town on it with a hand mixer, an immersion blender, whatever you want to call it. I have a friend that I work with who got into a fight with one of these, and it was pretty nasty shit, man. She had to go to the hospital, got tons of stitches. It was pretty crazy, so be careful with your immersion blender, that's all I'm saying. And if she's listening right now, so sorry. Alright, so with your meatballs, get those nice and browned, turn them over a couple times, and then once you got those going, put them in your pan, and we're going to throw them in the oven. I always line my pans with foil. It really makes dish cleaning much, much faster later on. You will thank me. If you haven't already been doing this, you'll thank me later. So, got my meatballs cooked. I'm going to throw them in the sauce, get them mixed up, and then it's meatball sandwich time. So, get those meatballs in there. Looks like 3 did it for each sandwich. They're pretty big balls. And get your sauce on there. Look at Taffy just eyeballing those things. She thinks she's getting a sandwich, but she's not. Throw some Parmesan on there, and then I like to throw some shredded mozzarella on there. You can hand shred too, but again, I'm lazy. And then it's time to plate up. So get those Sammies on the plates. I throw just some jarred roasted red peppers on there. I really like those things. They really make the sandwich just pop just a little bit. I'm a big cut your sandwich in half kind of guy. Do what you want. This is a messy sandwich, so I would recommend cutting it in half. But if not, feel free to be a slob. Served up some barbecue chips and some jalapeno chips just for some variety. Or maybe those are dill pickle chips. Doesn't matter. Enjoy the sandwich. There's Matty Matheson. There's the recipe. If you want to see me cook something else, let me know in the comments. See ya.